What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it feels like it's been so long since I last said that. I think it's been like a month and a half now. But you know, your girl had to take some time off. She had to take a break from I posted every day for like a whole year, and I was like, you know what, that was good fun, but I'm gonna have like a month off, recuperate, rejuvenate, whatever the right word is, and then come back to it. So if you're about to ask in your head, if you're about to go, see when are you going to be posting then? Like what days are you going to be posting? What's the schedule? To be honest, I have no idea. I originally, before I went on my break, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna be posting Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I think I said. And then I did that for about 2 weeks, and then it fell flat because I had no time to film anything else. And then I took my month off. So here I am. Quick update. I don't know what the schedule's going to be like. I'm still trying to figure out when I'm going to have time to film, because some of you might know, if you joined during the Indy 500 stream, you will know that I started a new job recently. So I've been trying to find time to film. Looks like, because I used to film at the weekend, I don't really have time to do that at the moment. So I'm probably going to be filming evenings during the week when I'm not doing anything, which is perfectly fine. But I am quite busy at the moment, leading up to summer. I've got lots of things happening, because your girl is just living her life in her 20s. So I've got lots of things going on. But I'm so glad that I'm able to sit here again and film. And I have already had so many requests for when I come back, with people asking me, Susie, can you do this? Can you react to this? Blah, 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 blah. So here I am. So today we're going to be doing the Coke 600 from this year, because I streamed the Indy 500. I watched the Monaco Grand Prix that weekend, but I didn't stream it, but I did watch it. And then I streamed the Indy 500, and then I was like, I'm not going to stream the Coke 600, because for me it's on at like 11 p.m. and they were already talking about like weather updates, and I just had a feeling it would be like last year where it got delayed so long, and I didn't want to be up for that long. So I didn't watch it. And usually I would be able to sit here and say, I haven't seen who won, so this is going to be exciting and blah, blah, blah. But the Coke 600 was like over a week ago now, and I have seen who won. But I have no idea what happened in between. All I saw was that Chastain won, and I was like, oh my god, how has he done that? Because I have been keeping myself updated with NASCAR, like on Instagram and stuff, and I've seen how like terrible his team are doing, and he's just not been doing that great. And I saw NASCAR posted that he went from last to first during the Coke 600. How does one do that on such a big race? So I'm actually really excited to see the highlights. Even though I know who wins, I'm excited to see how the hell he managed to pull that off. So I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't watched a NASCAR highlights in ages, so I'm just going to shut up and we'll get straight into it. I'm really nervous. I hope that Larson does well. Oh, he's at the front as well. I felt so bad for him during the Indy 500 when he started crashing out. I hope he tries to do the double again. Is there a limit on how many times you can do that? I don't know, because he's done that twice now. I don't know. Just pray for Larson. Come on.
I've never seen any athlete with a shorter memory than Kyle Larson. He can forget adversity.
Oh, and he's already overtaken.
Here he is once again.
He's already at the front. I love Byron's paint scheme.
On point with a little bit of a wiggle in front of Byron.
Yeah, we're going to see Ryan Blaney hit.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh!
There goes Kyle Larson sliding off the corner. First caution.
I just can't help myself, can I? I'm like, I hope he does well. I just jinxed it.
The anxious moment when we came back.
That is even worse. He crashed out during the Indy 500, and then he just spun on like the opening laps.
On a good starting position tonight, just as we say that about Buescher.
Oh!
Out of shape, down the front straightaway. Caution with 3 to go.
Again, I like the paint scheme. Some of these cars have cool paint schemes during this race.
They're down, but don't rip up the body here.
Yeah, he's rolling.
Chastain, he's in 21st at the moment. Shit, I should keep an eye on where he is. See how fast he goes up to the
It's
top.
official now for Byron, Reddick, Bell, Nemechek, Allmendinger complete the top 5. Here they come to the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. It's stage 2 in the Coca-Cola 600.
Oh, we're already on stage 2, okay. That was the only things that happened during stage 1. Okay, it wasn't too bad then. Pretty clean stage 1. For the Coke 600 anyway. And Lawson's in 36th now, that's so sad. Where is Chastain? Chastain's in 18th, okay. I bet nobody saw that coming as well. Like, I mean, I saw Twitter have a meltdown when I got up the next morning. I was like, huh? How has he done that then?
Too conservative on the radio.
Oh, no.
87-41
Jimmy
is Cole
Johnson as
Custer.
well.
And yep, the blue car.
Oh no, that was Connor Zilich, was it?
Seven-time
Oh
champion.
no.
Four-time
Yeah, some people told me in the stream that he
making
was going to be
his
doing the Coke
700th
600.
Career start tonight.
That's a shame.
Green again. Echo Park Automotive.
Okay,
Restart
here we
Zone.
go.
Denny got a really good launch right there.
Where is Chastain now? That's what I want to know. 5th.
24 is going to slide draft a little bit back by, but
How has he managed that then? Just silently creeping up to the front.
Chastain getting a little bit loose as he was 3
Well,
wide
finally
into
they
one.
mentioned him. I was going to say they haven't said anything about him during the highlights anyway. I don't know if they mentioned it during the actual race.
crash down the back straightaway.
Fifth caution of the night, 38 is Zane Smith.
I was about to say, oh no, pickle car, but he's driving under the 34 now, isn't he? I was about to have a panic. Nope.
Very organized in the outside lane.
Now he's in 3rd. Like, how has he managed? I feel like I'd have to watch the full replay of the race to see how on earth he managed to just weave up the top. It's like Lightning McQueen.
Inside lane, row 2.
I would have been so nervous watching this live though as well, because the amount of times he gets up to the front and then during the last few laps someone crashes into him, or he makes contact with someone and then he just goes flying.
Look at this. Husband to the inside of Gregson.
I would be losing hope right about now.
3 wide for a position inside the top 5. Good stuff on the restart.
Byron is still leading though.
Hocevar's trying to clear the 9, 3 wide behind them. Blaney, one of the Penske cars. Make it go!
Oh no!
Into Blaney.
They've gone. Oh! Oh no! Not
the 7.
Not Larson again.
Wow.
He was so close to missing that. My heart just shattered. And Chastain still survived. Okay. King. Oh, he's in 4th at the moment. Yeah, see, I would have been so stressed. You got Denny Hamlin like in front of him.
Denny Hamlin laid on that door,
and he's being sandwiched.
Turn 2 toward turn 3. 24 William Byron coming back inside lane.
He dives down into 3. He's going to clear. Hocevar trying to take 3rd.
Hocevar not messing around.
He really just backed out there.
On the restart. Larson out of the race, his teammate out of the lead.
Larson's out of the race.
Second, Hamlin is
so
strong.
Denny did a great job getting to the left rear quarter panel of the 24. Little good position here. He's going to have some side draft down the front straightaway. Good momentum.
Oh my god, they're so close.
So
I genuinely thought they were going to like tap each other out there.
William Byron said, I want to sweep. I got stage 1. I got stage 2. I want stage 3. 24 back in the lead. Look at Hocevar.
It's amazing how
is Byron going to get stage 3 as well? He is in front of them.
Crested the rear bumper of the 11. It's almost like he reached out and just pulled him back.
Some adversity to battle through for William Byron in stage 3. Actually lost the lead, but gathered up, drives on, continues.
It looks like he's going to get stage 3 as well.
Undefeated.
That must be so depressing if you get like the first 3 stages and in the last stage, the bit where it means the most, you're going to win the Coke 600 and you don't get it. You dominate the whole race and then don't win it. Oof. That would kill me. That would write me off completely. Chastain's in 6th at the moment, so he's managed to stay like in the top 10 for the majority of stage 3. What?
Something broke.
I thought he was going to crash into a load of cars there.
Tire smoke. That looked like
Oh no, oh no, oh,
You heard it. The wreck behind. The chaos continues, but blew up over the radio.
To be fair, I thought he would have collected a load more cars there, so that was pretty lucky for everyone around him. How they managed to miss that.
Hamlin's getting a great push.
Oh, I can see him, I can see him.
From Reddick right there. Not a lot of help
He's
for the
doing
24.
sixth.
Hamlin's going to get down in the corner and clear. AJ Allmendinger through the middle.
Chase Elliott going in the wrong direction.
That was wild.
Chase Briscoe looks good in the 19. Hamlin out front. Byron is there.
I'm like so nervous, and I know that he wins, but I'm stressing.
Back to the gas super early and carried a ton of exit speed.
He painted that line coming through 3 and 4 to William Byron near contact as they head toward turn 1. Here's the 24.
Byron's just not giving it up.
And he does. All clear off.
How on earth does Chastain get in front? Unless all the front runners end up doing a big crash.
He's right there. He's there.
It's the only thing I can think of at the moment.
This is what it's like at home watching with us, too. We can't help it.
Here comes Denny Hamlin. These two have been outstanding in the second half of this race. Nearly contact there.
Or like this, you battle all the way through stage 4.
Turn 2, the 11 now in
Constantly at the front,
race.
and then you don't win it. Oh,
And that's really because he was battling the 6.
it's making me laugh. I shouldn't be laughing.
Byron to pit road, right in front of you,
I don't care,
Trevor.
actually. I'm gonna laugh.
Denny Hamlin right behind him. These guys are going to be battling.
Again, that's another cool paint scheme. They all look really good. Even Chastain's. It caught me off guard because he usually is. It's rare. I mean, he does do quite a few different paint schemes, but he's not one that regularly changes the colour of his car. You know what I mean? So at first I was like, oh my god, is that Chastain? Like,
Leaders pit, 52 laps to go.
or is it? Oh, now he's leading.
By that much as they come off the pit lane.
They don't need to be single file. They can run side by side if there's room, but the 24.
But did he come into? He hasn't come into the pits, has he?
First 2 cars off pit road. This could be for the race win unless we get a yellow. I believe these guys are doing it. Look at the acceleration out of the 24.
Yeah, unless we get a yellow. That's what I'm saying. How on earth did Chastain get there? Oh, well, he is there.
Situation right here, losing tons of speed right there, getting tight behind the 1 car, but I don't even know if they know how much they need to save to be able to get this car to the end. They're going to flip it to the 1 switch and try to go till it runs out of gas.
Oh my god, are you about to tell me that the reason that Byron didn't win it was because of like saving fuel or some crap like that? Is that where this is going?
But we get down to the late end part of this race. He gets thrown a challenge, and now look what's happening on the racetrack. Reddick, whoa, holy moly! Reddick
Oh!
to right front of this car.
And look where it happened.
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness!
I'm glad we got
Right
a molly.
in
Did he say?
front
And he
of the
saved that.
It's incredible.
You know what? Fair play.
Close.
That was nuts.
His advantage. The 11, Hamlin on pit road.
Oh.
Obviously
Junior's
running out of
fuel.
gas.
Out of fuel, had to come down pit road for Denny Hamlin. What a heartbreaking end to what was
I was
a
gonna say, he
terrific
looks like
Coca-Cola 600.
We talk so much about it. Miscues in this race.
He's going slower than
And it
normal
gets
there,
Denny
actually. I don't
Hamlin.
know. That's what it looked like. Oh, there he is.
Has to be something drastic, I believe.
Treat
to give this
me.
one, but I think Chastain's used everything up. But look, the 24 trying to go low. A lot of speed right there.
You think Chastain's used everything up?
I'm
I'm gonna hold you to that.
There.
Come
Now
on.
he's got a shot.
Denny Hamlin is there, and here comes Chastain.
Chastain to the inside.
Oh my god.
Good job.
He just weaved in between the 2 of them. That was iconic.
24's in the wall.
Chastain to the lead.
Oh.
And
pushing him into the wall.
traffic is what did it.
This is crazy.
Now Chastain has to go on the offense.
Here they come, back to the white flag. 1 lap
Come
to
on,
go.
2 laps.
Sponsored by Credit One Bank. We've had 3 last
1 lap.
passes in the history of the Coke 600. Chastain
White flag.
in front of Byron.
I'm already celebrating. I was celebrating from the beginning, but
Byron closing the gap
come on.
even more off of turn 2. He's in the wall though, just trying for everything.
Oh no, he's in the wall.
Running out of racetrack.
In
That,
the
you
3
probably
and
just
4
helped him there.
for the final time. How about it?
He must have
From
been
the
shitting
back
himself in that
to the
car.
front.
Gone from
Ross
last to first.
Chastain wins the
Final lap.
Coca-Cola 600.
No freaking way. my god. If he didn't go out and get like blackout drunk after that, he celebrated wrong. Like,
What a great crowd we had.
I wouldn't make it home for days if I just did that. You're kidding? That was insane. I hope that's not his only win this entire season. I know that Trackhouse have been doing shit. But I hope he can like win at least another race. Well, that was absolutely crazy to see, because the commentators in the beginning, in like the first half of the highlights, I don't know if they said anything during the whole like race replay, but in the first half of the highlights, they didn't really comment on Chastain because he was just like silently creeping up the grid from way at the back, and then just out of nowhere by stage 3 he was in the top 10 and sat comfortably like in the middle of the top 10 the whole of the way through this stage, and then by stage 4 he was at the front. So that was really crazy to watch. Like I said at the end there, I really hope that he does get another win this season, if they can like, you know, put a bit more effort into their car and turn it around. But that was really good. So I'm looking forward to the next NASCAR race. I have to check when it is. I don't actually know if there's one this weekend. It's on most weekends, so I would assume yes. But there's not an F1 race this weekend, so I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. The next race is Canada next weekend. So it's on in the evening. So I could stream it because it's on at like 7 p.m. So maybe I'll do that. I struggle to do the ones like during the day now, but if they're like in the evening, it's better for me and it's better for you guys, because most of the people that join my streams are in the States, so the evening times work better for you guys anyway. So yeah, maybe I'll have to stream the next F1 race and see if I can stream the next few NASCAR races, depending on how late they start. But I used to do like an outro. I haven't done this in so long. Your girl is rusty, and I feel like when you watch a YouTube video and someone does their outro, most people just skip the outro anyway, so I'm not even going to give you a whole subscribe to me, hit up my Patreon, because it just takes so much effort. And most of you have probably gone off the video by now, so I hope you enjoyed this reaction, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.